Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Milagros. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us for another Thursday's Live.
With Georgiana. Oh, this way.
And Milagros.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my gosh, we always have so much fun here in the mornings, and I am looking forward to continuing our talk about recruiting the challenge.
we are on our 60 days. So it's important that you don't wait until the last minute because when you do, that's when it's going to be too late. So we had to start planting seeds, right? That always works, planting the seeds.
I think so. I feel like anytime we have an incentive, it's always, um, the first thing I do is I reach out to the people I know. And I think that's where a lot of people start off with. And I think that's where you start to gain momentum and traction. Um, but, how about you? How do you feel?
I do too, and I can tell you the latest testimonial when they talked about the free to join at no cost. I started just reaching out to a lot of the representatives on my team who were not selling anymore,
Right.
who they just left and hey, come back, and so it's free to join. Give it another try. And I signed up a lot of them once the free to join started. Well, hi, Candace, and we have Stacy. Good morning. Thank you for saying good morning. And Heather, thank you guys for saying hi. It always makes us happy when you're here.
Yes. It's like, you get in a conversation going. We got our little group.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, I think what's great, Sue just hopped on too. Hey, Sue. I think that, when COVID hit last year and we had that, a lot of people were quarantined, a lot of cities shut down. And then Avon started to roll out this free to join opportunity. I think it was for like a Avon stimulus package is how I think about it, because I think it was a great opportunity because a lot of people were realizing that their day jobs, their incomes, their what they thought was their security blanket wasn't as secure. So I
mhm,
think that it created an opportunity for us as representatives to reach out and say, hey guys, I know you guys are going through a tough time. Here's something you can do to make a little extra income, to help get your products at a discount. And I think at the same time, Avon was rolling out a lot of the home care, the food and snacks. I was just telling you that I am a sucker for the ramen. I love that stuff. It just makes a quick, easy meal. And, it doesn't taste like the ramen we ate in college. It's a lot better. It's like the adult version of that. But, being able to save and being able to earn a little extra income or a lot of extra income, I think a lot of people came into it either for their discounts, like you shared yesterday, how, why you joined, or a lot of people came in just to make a little side money like I did when I joined and realized there was a whole world of opportunity out there. And at the same time, because we were home, everybody was online. So people were doing their shopping online. So I
mhm,
think the business just sort of exploded, and
mhm.
it was just a really great time to get started. But
Yeah.
I love that they extended it and they're continuing it, but it's ending like next week. So I feel
Yes.
like now is like, okay, guys, if you were thinking about it, if you were sleeping on it, just do it now.
Yeah. I agree, and it's amazing how sometimes you might think, oh, this person might not be interested, and you don't ask because you think that, yeah, they might say no. But even let's say that the person says no, it's not the right time for me, or I'm not interested. How about you asking for a referral? Let them know that you're working towards an incentive with your company and that you have to meet your goal. People love to help. I'm telling you, they love to help. Like when I take, this is my recruiting bag for
Mhm.
my prospecting bag. So every time I leave the house, I take my bag and I have books. I have books in here. So I always carry it. I leave it in the car. I take it out when it's empty. And I also take my mother-in-law and my mom. I tell them, hey, please just give these out for me. They're great gifts givers. So they are my biggest helpers. People do like to help. And if you have an elderly that maybe it's, bored at home, or, they're able to get out, they're getting out already. So
Right.
every time somebody passes by the house, I say, hey, here, this is for you, you know, my daughter-in-law sells Avon. Give her a call. So as easy as that.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I like that you said that people like to help people, and I feel that way too. I feel like when you're asking for referrals, not to be afraid, because you never know who knows somebody who might be in a situation where they can use the extra income. And I remember when we first started, we would ask ourselves like, oh, who needs it? And we would try to rack our brains to figure out like who's going through a hard time, or who just lost their job. And we're always looking at like who's desperate. And somebody said to me, there's a difference between a person who needs and a person who's needy. And it completely changed my mindset. And I started not so much to look at who is having a tough time, but who could just use some extra, who is looking to do big things, who is looking to send their kids to private school or karate class or ballet, who's looking to do that extra, who wants to travel, who wants to start building up their vacation fund. And I think that even changing that mindset, when I talk to people, I ask, who do you know who is looking for extra income to put into investing or to put their kids through daycare? And just being a little bit more specific and getting people to shift their mindset from who is in need, I found that I had started to get a better response, because the people that were looking for that extra income were people who were like, yeah, I want to hustle. I am looking to take myself, my life, my family life to the next level and grow in that way. So when you're talking about asking people to help, also be specific. Like, who are you looking for? Who is your next big star? Who is the next person that you want to be able to help? What kind of person do you want to help? You kind of craft that mindset. A lot of my teammates are working people who are looking for to supplement their day job, whether it's part-time or full-time, people who are looking to retire and, starting to save up. I know Sue is like, yes, people, but, people who are looking for that next step in their 5 and 10 year plan. So when you're asking, don't be afraid, because, I know for myself, my Avon earnings have been a huge help. I mean, sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't have any money to put into my savings. And then I could say, okay, well, I could save my Avon leadership check or my Avon sales check. And that's become my nest egg. But it's through this business.
And how wonderful it is also the discount, because once you start using the products, you're going to get hooked. So, a lot of people say that customers are the best customers. I think that representatives are the best customers, because we can find so many
Be your own best customer.
Right. I mean, I can find, like, I stop buying detergent, I stop buying fabric softener, to do the dishes, even for the dishwasher. Like, I use so much dishwasher pud because I don't wash dishes by hand.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the Cucina, and I tried the I can't come up with the name.
Dishwasher pods. I think I have one here. Hold on.
And let me tell you, they leave my dishes better. Yes, those.
They're here in my bag to review.
They are so wonderful, Georgiana. My dishes are like, they're not, sometimes you get like a film, with the glass, and it's not shiny. Yeah. And that dissolves. That actually dissolves. I usually put 2 because I cook a lot. Yeah. I cook
you got a lot of pots and pans.
Yeah. I just throw everything in the dishwasher, like pots and pans, and I don't even rinse them. Just throw them in there, and I run the dishwasher once, sometimes twice a day.
Hmm.
So those, I guarantee you, try them. You're gonna like them.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. Even like before I opened it, when I took up the bag, I could smell the lemony fragrance. I'm that person who loves the smell of bleach and pine salt. My family's like, why does it smell so strong? I'm like, I know it's clean when I smell it. So I love that they have a great smell. I've had them here wanting to review, but yeah, I agree. All the things that we used to buy from other places, if your own, do you guys remember the story of Henry Ford? Henry Ford is the car guru of Ford Motors, right? There was a story about how he rolled up onto his factory floor or his factory driveway, and he saw all these cars from his employees from other companies, and he's like, what, we can't have this. How can we be a motor company and all of our employees are getting their cars from elsewhere? So he created a program where his employees get a discount. He was like, he had in his mindset, he was like, if you work Ford, you should drive a Ford car. And I always remember that in this business. I'm like, if I work for Avon, I need to wear Avon. Well, you don't need to see all this stuff, but I need to be wearing Avon products.
What?
But yeah, it's all Avon. But you really should be your own business. And same thing for recruiting. If you can get a 20% discount on all of the stuff, like you said your cleaning, your food, your clothing, your jewelry, your makeup and skincare. What else?
Oh, fragrance. This is, I love, oh my God. And True Gent, I was just sharing that with you.
Yes.
I mean, that is like the best fragrance that my husband has tried, and it's going out. So we're not going to have it anymore.
Stock
Well,
up.
I ordered 30 bottles because yes, I don't want for him to run out because it smells so good. I don't know why they discontinued it. So, as an example that we used, and it was customer price $15 instead of $30. So I needed to stock up.
Yes, plus your representative discount. Those things add up. I say for myself all the time, um, baby showers, weddings, any birthdays, anniversaries, anytime I need to give a gift, I give Avon products. And when I think about it, do the math, guys. Like when I was new in this business, I had compared. I was at that stage in my life. You guys know when you have that phase where everybody in your life is either pregnant or getting married. So I had like back-to-back baby showers and weddings, and over a 2-year span after college. And I compared like the previous year and then the year. No, was it college? Yeah, I compared like the previous year. And then I think it was that year Avon started to sell like the Tiny Tilia products, like all the baby things. And I said, not for nothing, but I saved like a good 30 to 40%, even though like we got 25% off on the Tiny Tilia, I saved like a good 30 or 40 compared to the previous year. So you guys know I love numbers. Run the numbers, guys. Look, how much are you spending? Like if you were to buy a gift from another company versus if you were to buy a similar gift from your business, you save. You really do.
Yes, and if you are sharing this with a prospect, you say, hey, like Sue was sharing yesterday, she sacrificed two of her biggest customers, but they live far away. And she told them to, hey, why don't you sign up and get a 25% discount?
Yes.
We don't want personal shoppers, but that I was a personal shopper. And when I started, I just wanted my own products. I saw the opportunity right away and I started selling. But you never know. Some people say, okay, I'll buy the products for myself and get a great discount, but you never know what that person is going to do with their business. So I really would like for you to share how great it is to just become a representative for the discounts. All the books, the digital brochures, right? There are there, so they don't even have to buy brochures anymore. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's one of those things, like people will say to me, oh, your social media is so gorgeous, you got all these great stuff, and I'm like, that's my stuff that I'm buying for myself. Like, I want to try a new lipstick. I have four, one is over here, of the new FMG Glimmer Lipsticks. I wanted to try the colors, so I got a couple, and I've been sharing those. I take pictures, I share on social media. So it's, for me at least, it's been one of my biggest ways to grow the business is honestly just sharing, because my friend Ileana says the products sell themselves. If you know how great the products are, if it's the same thing, if you know how great the opportunity is. I have friends paying hundreds of dollars for Costco. I just saw an article the other day. Best Buy is rolling out a plan similar to Amazon Prime. You pay $200 a year. And I was just like, $200.
Yeah.
Swipe left. Pass. So for Avon, even if you are paying to join, you pay $30, $35 or $36 one time to join and open your account. But for now, while it's free, there's no cost to you, and you will get your discount. You will get free products. You will get free samples. So share how worth it is. I think that a place where we as representatives are lacking is just sharing our enjoyment of being a representative. The saying, the squeaky wheel gets the most grease. There are people out there complaining day and night about what didn't work for them and how, this, that, and the other. And they're the ones you hear a lot. Like, I remember when I first decided to join this company, I had so many people saying, oh, that won't work. Oh, you won't get anywhere with that. You'll never make any money, blah, 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 blah. And I decided to do it anyway. But I think, like, how many people out there aren't as stubborn as I am who got discouraged? I didn't know anybody. I knew people who sold. I knew representatives, but I either didn't know that they were representatives because they never talked about it, or they never, bragged on it. They were never excited about it. So I was just like, if you're miserable, I don't want to work with you. I saw a question in the chat. Heather said she reached out 5 times to each of her old and new customers and they didn't respond. So she just keeps promoting on social media and through emails and sometimes texts, but not constantly. Heather, I would say, Millie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this too, but I would say you reach out, you invite. It's like if you have a new house and you invite a friend over, do you call them every single day, like, come over, 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 come over. They're gonna be like, why? Do you want to like lock me up in your basement? So invite, share your excitement, share your why, make it like a soft invitation. So not like come over, but I made cookies.
Yeah.
I have coffee brewing.
Or like, I know you love Avon. How about getting your products at 25%?
Yeah. Or,
Maybe.
my company is creating a new incentive to Hawaii. You don't always have to hard invite. Just let them know when they're ready, they will join. And if it's not for them, it's not for them. But you don't want to get into the habit of constantly pushing people. I think that that's another thing we get in direct sales in our profession. I feel like there's overall, like, we send out these invitations and we harp on the same small group of people. I love that you said you're just moved on, Heather. Yeah, there are so many fish in the sea. Just look for new people, reach out online, reach out in person wherever you're going, talk to the people there, and just make new friends. Move on.
Yes. And how many companies you can sign up at no cost and get 200, almost $300 in products with a $60 order?
Yes, a $60 order that you get at a discount.
Yes. So that's a great, and Heather, you might want to just reach out one more time to your recruits that maybe change your mind and say, hey, you know what? Why don't you just try the first order experience and order your $60 and get almost $300 in products or more, because they get that Physiogel $52 product and they get $270 worth of lip balms, $135. And that's going to continue even after campaign 9, campaign 10 is going to continue. They're still going to get the same benefits. So you know, don't give up. This is a really a numbers game. You know, you can't control people, but if you have the average of those who you're bringing into the business, eventually you're going to find your numbers. You're going to find your superstars.
Yeah, I love that, Heather, that you're talking about the products and
Mm-hmm.
looking to catch interest. Yeah, like share your own excitement. Share. Candace says her mom is her number one customer. Share customer experiences. If you have a friend or family member who loves the products, ask them if they can share a post on their last product that they liked. You know, that way that their friends could see that they're loving the product. I was talking to someone the other day about, or maybe it was you guys. I don't know, but we were talking about how back in the day Avon was like the first social, like their version of social media, going door to door, and you would come together with the Avon lady and share products. And I feel like that was the precursor to being an influencer, you know. And because now what do influencers do? We get products, we take pictures, we demo it, we sample it, we try it on. It's the same exact thing that Avon has been doing for years. So
Yeah.
when you ask when you're sharing the products, when you have your customers share the products that they love, you know,
Mhm.
it's sort of like being an influencer. You just,
Yeah.
you know, you get your products at a discount for sharing. I think sometimes we have in our mind that the company or the business is a lot harder than it is, but it boils down to sharing.
Or maybe they don't believe it. Like it's so easy that, because when I say you're getting 300, if somebody tells me if you place a $60 order, a 25% discount, you also get over $300 in products. I'm like, yeah,
What's the
right.
catch?
What, what do I have to do after? You know, you don't have
So
to
it's
do
like too good to be
anything.
true.
Yeah, for real. And you know, this reminds me, Georgiana, there's the 135 Avon stories.
Yeah.
You use the hashtag 135, you do a short video and you just talk about how, you know, Avon changed your life. Even if you're a new representative, you could inspire so many people and use the same video for recruiting and, you know, for your team to get reconnected. That same video, and then you can send it to the company so they can feature you for the 135. They're picking 135 Avon stories, and you could be one of those stories, feature everywhere. So,
Yes.
guys,
I That's a
stay.
great opportunity to inspire others. I actually have to do my video. Thank you for
Me
the
too.
reminder.
Me too. Oh
I
my.
keep saying I'm going to wait until I'm like dressed up and made up and then
Yesterday, you were like $1 million. Oh my God. Yes.
Avon.
You know what happens? I talk too much, so that video has to be like really short. So it can be a 30-minute video. I know you do the same thing.
I know, I'm the same. You have so many years worth of Avon stories. You're like, what do I talk about?
If I start from the beginning to now, I know it's
Yeah,
not going to be a 3-minute video.
yeah,
And
right.
Candace says that she did hers. Candace, what did you
Congrats,
say?
Candace. We have
Yeah,
to go look for it. I look forward to seeing all the videos. I think it's going to be a great inspiration to to tackle those people who do not believe. And I think that it's great that Avon is doing this because, like I said, we don't celebrate wins enough. It's a lot easier to focus on the negative and talk about the hard times. But I was just reading a post today about a woman in another business, but she's an entrepreneur, sole proprietor. She, has her own business, and she was sharing some of the struggles. And I hate to say it, but misery loves company. I was like, oh, it's so good to see that other businesses are struggling with the same things that we struggle with. And, it's just business at the end of the day. But also keep in mind, not everyone is cut out to be an entrepreneur for the
Mhm,
business aspect. But that's why I love to share both the opportunity to get your discount
mhm,
and to work the business as a business so that people can choose. And it changes. When I was in college, um, it was sort of like a part-time situation. more for my discount, but also for that extra income. When I was doing the business full time, it was 100% like, I don't need to buy anything. I need to get a discount. So it changes.
Yes, that's true. When you're trying to save, yeah. But you know, I mean, I tell you that with everything, we're so excited about this 60 day recruiting challenge and all the incentives. You know, the $100 my way, where you get to pick $100 in products. Amazing. And look at the bundles. Oh, that was one for Look, I love it.
I was like, I want to try this. Send it to me for free. Yeah, Millie's got me like.
Yeah, like I had like this clear thing here. Yeah, it works. Well, it also works for my eyebrows. Look at my eyebrows. If you look at my eyebrows that were really thin, they're fuller. And my son uses it for his beard.
She's got her whole family using all the products.
And he said, "Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get him to do a testimonial for Dr.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's an amazing, amazing product. And the bundles, show everyone the bundles, the 3 bundles we have.
Let me add. So, Millie, tell us about the bundles while I bring it up.
Well, these bundles are 40%. So if you are thinking that you are going to make money, yes, you earn $20 for each bundle. And they also have, you know, over $130 in products, you guys. Look at that. And they're online. You know what? I didn't think they were online. I thought that they were
I can find everything online.
Well, I thought they were just Avon now because I had a hard time.
It's weird because like if you search for bundles, you won't find it. But if you go to categories, I believe Bath and Body and then gift and value sets, then they're in that group there. So you can, but they're mixed in with other products. But here's one. There are a couple of really great bundles, but yeah, those $50 bundles are awesome. No, I can't think.
40%. So you earn $20. And Terry is asking what is the product for the hair growth is Dr. Groot.
Yeah.
And they have shampoo also.
Massaging tonic.
I love, that's my favorite one.
I got this one because I felt like it filled a gap in my hair care. I have shampoo, conditioner, serums, and masks, but I didn't have like a leave-in tonic. So I got this guy at your recommendation.
Yes, I love it. And you're going to love it. Like if you have, I have a lot of elderly customers and they, you know, I have a lot of like really thin areas. So I am sharing my testimonial. If you start using the products, I'm telling you, look at this. See the difference? Look at that, guys. That was not, seriously, that was not there. Okay. I'm gonna show you. See how different it is? I have a lot of hair. I'm not getting bold.
But I have watched it over the last few months getting thicker and thicker, and that's why I tried it. This is the power of testimonials right here. Millie recommended it, and I was like, all right, I see, like I could see your hair getting thicker. Let me try this. Barbie has a question.
He told me, he said, I've been using it for 2 weeks and my beard, you know how sometimes when you're growing a beard, like for the guys, they get uneven patches. So for the guys, it's also could be, and it has no scent really. And it makes shiny. Like if you put it on your beard, if the guys put it on their beard, it is shiny. It gives a shine, so they can, you know, put it in the morning and at night. So yes,
it's very subtle. But Heather, I see she said she's 3rd generation Avon. She's not giving up. Yes. Barbie said she's not sure if she's meant to be an entrepreneur or not. She's shy. Me and Milagros were there. We've been there. She joins to sell online and she keeps her business to get her discount. Thank you for sharing, Barbie. That's awesome. I would say I don't know if anybody, I mean, I think most people who become entrepreneurs do so because there's something they want in their life and they see that as a way to get them. But I don't know if anybody wakes up like, I want to be an entrepreneur. But there's
No.
usually like a reason why. Like, I want to be an entrepreneur because I get to set my own hours. I get to be my own boss. I got to be something. So, Barbie, I would say um, you don't have to be an entrepreneur or, think that you want to be an entrepreneur. But if you see being an entrepreneur as a means to get you something else, even if that's your discount, having a business where you get a discount on your own products, more power to you. You have an account, so to me, you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, and have fun. Have a great time. It's gonna grow into you. You'll know when you're ready. Like that enthusiasm, that shine that you say, oh, you know what? I'm looking good. I didn't even used to wear lipstick. I used to wear jeans when I got out of the military. I used to wear boots, jeans.
I'm a boots and skirt girl.
Yeah, well, I was like jeans, t-shirts. I was like t-shirts. When I started selling them, I'm like, okay. I always loved short skirts, but when I got out of the
You still do.
I do. I went back to the short skirt. But I'm telling you, Avon really makes you beautiful. It does. I wear earrings now,
It shapes you. I definitely feel that. I did not I knew I wanted to be my own boss beginning and I wanted to be financially independent. I knew that in the beginning, but I was too shy to feel like I could lead or teach or mentor, like all of that stuff. I was just like, don't put me in the limelight. But again, to meet the need or to meet your goals and your dreams, you will do what you have to. Like Barbie, you might decide tomorrow I want to get that trip to Hawaii, and you might surprise yourself. My first incentive was for a coffee machine. I was like, I want a Keurig. What do I have to do?
And you know what? You can get to President's Club, sell an extra $2,000 just buying your own products. You still have till the end of the year, and you earn that trip to Hawaii. It's a free vacation. You don't have to do much. I'm telling you.
Back up those incentives, guys. Yes. So it was so good talking to you guys. We shared a lot of tips, a lot of soft, easy ways to share your business that we hope that all of you can adapt and incorporate into your own personal style. Put your own spin on it and make it yours. And we hope that these tips are helpful to you guys in growing your business. And if anybody who's watching who's interested, kind of on the fence, like, yeah, I can use a little extra income, but I don't know about this entrepreneur thing. Barbie just shared, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. You just, have to have that mindset. Millie, thoughts?
Yes, and you don't even you can be shy. I mean, everybody knows Avon. Just wear a bag that says Avon.
Leave a couple of books around, leave a couple of brochures, promote on social. Really,
hey, Avon here.
Yes, just share, guys. Just share your own. Use the products yourself. Share your own testimonial. I would say anybody who loves these products, if you're buying regularly, just open the account because you'll save 20%.
Yes, exactly. You can do it. So take advantage of this incentive, and yes, it's just
put that Avon logo anywhere.
Yeah,
Avon face mask, t-shirt, bag. That's a great point too, Candace.
Be your own free advertisement, because if you had to pay somebody to have your billboard, then that's costing you money.
But we had a great time today, guys. Heather says her roommates order from her. Sweet. But great time talking to you guys. We will join you again here, same time, same place next week, Thursday, for our live stream. Have a great week, and we'll see you then.
Love you guys. Great job. Bye.